Documentaries.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what are you watching Wednesday? I've been watching a documentary. Okay. Some documentaries are great length. Nice feature length, hour and a half. Tell me the whole story. Give me the straight dope. I'm in, I'm out. Right? And then some documentaries now are like, let's do 2 seasons and really do a deep dive. And I find that about 50% of those documentaries are just always telling me what I already knew. You know? Like, it's like, oh, okay. Episode 5, season 2. And it's like, remember all that stuff you already know? We're going to spend the first 23 minutes telling you that again. Kind of a slog. But, man, am I watching a curious one. I tell you what, guys. Man, the curious case of what in the heck is happening in that place. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. It's called The Curious Case of Natalia Grace. And I am late to the party. I understand that. This thing took the internet by storm, I think, when season 1 dropped. Uh-huh. And now season 2 is like all the way out. I've watched both seasons so far. So I'm late. But that is a curious case.
What happened?
What the hell is going on with Natalia Grace?
It's a great name for a documentary.
Look at my face. Come on.
What a disgrace.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I remember doing the story on the news on the Brett Davern show, like way back in the day when this story broke, of a adopted child who the parents at some point thought might be actually an adult. Do you remember this? Because it's a little person.
Oh,
Do you remember this story?
Yes.
She's a little person. She has dwarfism.
Yes.
The child does, but also the adult would if it's an adult. And so they were like, we've adopted this child that might be an adult. Oh, no. What do we do? You remember this?
Yeah, but she was also acting really weird, right?
Well, apparently
Like-
she was trying to kill the family.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. They say that
They
she
made a
was
movie
pouring
about it, right?
cleaner. They were going to make a movie about it, and
No, they-
Rosamund Pike was going to play the mom.
What? No, they
Yes.
really made a movie about her.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
They did?
but it was like, so it was based off of the same idea that they like adopted this daughter, and then she tried to kill them all.
Well, there
But it
is
was like
a
horror
movie. Well, there
based
is
on
a
it.
movie called Orphan.
Yeah.
Okay, but
No,
that's
but
an
that's
old movie
old.
from the
That's-
70s.
yeah, it's a remake.
That's old.
No. Oh,
Well,
they
there is-
remade it.
Well, maybe
They
may-
did
oh,
remake
maybe they
Orphan,
remade it.
yes.
Okay, well, that's not about Natalia. There was going to be a Rosamund Pike movie about Natalia, but not anymore.
Says the documentary.
Says the documentary. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, can I just say real quick? I watch all these documentaries and all these freaky things happen to all these families, right? Whether it's like a poltergeist or a murder or something.
Yeah.
And then all these families want to sell their rights to evil Hollywood and make a bunch of money off the real thing that's tragically happening in their life. Feels a little weird, right?
I mean, everybody needs their 15 minutes somehow, I imagine.
Have you guys seen? There's a trailer for a new documentary, Brett. Not
Oh,
to get
I'm
off
in.
topic.
I'm in.
But now I think it's like Casey Anthony's parents have sat down for a lie detector test.
Oh, no.
Oh,
It's very
no.
much giving like If I Did It by OJ. It's very much
Yeah.
like, why would you do
Yeah.
this? Like,
Okay.
why would you
Little
do
guilty,
that?
guilty
though?
conscience, maybe.
Yeah.
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 Well, did Natalia Grace stand at the end of the bed holding a knife over her parents?
And how old was she?
How old?
Is she?
She
She's
did,
still
but she was
alive?
only 6. Like,
Did Natalia
did
Grace?
that happen?
Did Natalia Grace hold a knife at the end of the bed of her parents? And how old is she? I'm just asking questions.
hate it. It's too good.
Yeah, and how old is she? They tell you in the 2 seasons of this documentary about 5 different ways of how old she is. Yet, for some reason, nobody really believes it. It doesn't make any sense at all. Natalia, if you're listening, I'm on your side. If she sees this, if you see this, I'm on your side. Let's do an interview. Give me a call. We'll do an interview.
This just turns into like a true crime interview show.
There's like 4
Brett
or
would love
5.
it.
Any documentary Brett sees, we just try and get him on the show.
It's like 4 or 5
yeah, that'd be
different
great.
scientific people that are like, no, she's this old. But for some reason, the documentary plows on. It's a very curious case.
Very
Very
curious.
curious.
Aptly named.
Very curious case. Yeah. So the adoptive parents, they think she's older, right? So they go get her re-aged, which I didn't know was a thing.
By
But-
who?
By the courts in America, by actual U.S. court. Like, you can be re-aged, I
What
guess.
state does this take place in?
Well,
That's a great
So if you
question.
think about it, there are cases in which people don't know how old they are. If you are an orphan, if you don't know exactly where you came from, you might not exactly know how old you are. Your birth certificate might have been falsified. Sometimes in adoptions, like, they want the child to seem younger, so they will falsify things. That happens. So the re-aging thing actually is pretty common, and there's a whole court thing about it. Like, there's a judge for it or whatever. You know what I mean?
What state does this happen in?
Indiana.
Okay.
But usually it only gets re-aged by, a couple of years here or there, give or take or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They re-age her from like 8 to 22
That's crazy.
legally.
Based on like vibes, like does it show you like the court, like were there doctors who were like, yes, she's 22?
Based
Like, what did they have?
testimony from the parents saying she seems older than a kid.
Sounds 22 to me.
She's
They
trying to
couldn't have
kill
just
us.
made her 18.
She speaks too clearly.
Let her drink.
I mean, she's been evaluated by a
Let her
bunch of
drink.
different things, but not like, okay, so, yeah. So anyway, the point is whether you believe how old she is or not, or whatever doctor's saying what, a judge goes, you're 22. And so then she is, and then where the case gets really curious is the adoptive parents drop her off in an apartment by herself,
She's 8.
potentially.
Well, now she's 22, Katie.
Legally.
Which, in my opinion, means she should get a job.
What is she
It's
doing?
just
So
It's
lazy.
interesting to me that like they're willing to be like, she's 22, but also we have to pay for an apartment for her and this and that and that. Like they're weirdly still taking care of her.
This will be a long cold open, but here's the thing. the other details. Natalia is also, she has a type of dwarfism where she is, she's disabled. Her hands and joints don't work as ours do. She needs multiple surgeries. She has like braces on her legs. She uses a walker to walk. Like, she's disabled also. So it's like, it would not only be like dropping, well, it's not like dropping my 8-year-old off in an apartment. It's like dropping a disabled child with dwarfism 8-year-old off in an apartment.
That's true.
It's it's even worse.
Yeah.
It's curious. And if you think that's the first apartment they drop her off in, no, there's a second one in a completely different city, and then they move to Canada. And she might be 9 or 10.
What?
You guys should watch the doc. It's insane. Yeah, and then they charge the parents with child neglect, but guess what?
She's not a child.
More coming up in What Are You Watching Wednesday.
It's the Brett Davern Show on Adobe Radio, brought to you in partnership with Nice Guy Digital. Did they flee to Canada? Or did they just move there because his work moved there?
Oh, no, their biological son, they have an older biological son who is autistic, however, a genius. You ever seen Good Will Hunting?
Yeah.
So the mom wrote a book about raising a genius, and he got into some genius school up in Canada, so they moved up to a genius school.
And left behind the 8/30-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Let's get to the guy who's a slut for a documentary.
Whoa, hey.
Brett Davern.
Family show. Hey, listen up, everybody. You know, people don't really know how old I am, Katie.
You're right.
Wait, that's true.
the
You know,
internet does report the wrong age.
As a guy who has been
We
re-aged
need to get him re-aged.
in the
Katie.
court of public opinion, Natalia, I'm not. That's like half a joke, but I'm not even kidding. We could
No,
talk
yeah.
about some things. Give me a call.
Brett gets it.
I've once been thrown out of a bar because the internet said I was a different age than I actually am.
Really?
Yeah.
So they Googled you and they were like, must be a fake ID.
The exact line from the bar manager, Carly, I go, hold on a second. I showed you my ID. He goes, dude, I Googled you, bro.
That sucks.
And I said, that's not even
How,
real. I said,
how
it's
old
the
were you
internet.
actually at the time? Were you like, you must have been like 30 something.
I think I was 32. And so, or no, because that would have been, I was, I was 29. Because I think it was always off by a certain number of years.
Yeah, but we can't tell them.
I can't tell you guys until I get re-aged in Indiana. Yeah. Yeah, man. Crazy documentary, man. Crazy documentary. People are crazy out there, dude. But in a Tiger King way.
Yeah.
In a Tiger King way. Like, have you guys watched Tiger King? Okay, in a Tiger King way. There's some characters in the documentary in a Tiger King way.
Oh, okay.
And the adoptive dad, this guy Michael, is an absolute piece of shit. I just have to, whoa.
Let's get it out now.
Oh my God.
Let's be honest.
But as an actor, or I shouldn't say but, as an actor to watch him, I mean, first of all, I've never seen such a bad actor on film ever. This guy is the worst actor I've ever seen. You know when you try to watch someone try to cry?
Yeah. We've all been in that acting class.
I'm sitting on my couch and I'm like, brother, like, I don't believe you at all. Like, does anyone buy this? But watching this guy sit there and go just like, and he literally goes, I mean, he is the worst and just absolute piece of garbage. But watching him is fascinating. I've never seen someone who acts like this ever. And they have, it's a great, in a great documentary way. You know when they'll get their sit-down interview with the same subject, meaning person, but like different years apart in a documentary? So then you start to realize as you're watching, like, oh, that's from his first interview. Oh, that's from his second interview. Oh, what's with his third interview? And then a documentary that covers like at least a decade. Oh, it's a good one, guys. Layered. Juicy. But overall, hashtag free Natalia Grace or whatever.
Or whatever.
I'm on her side.
Or whatever.
Well, I don't know what the hashtag would be. I'm on her side. That's all I'm saying. I think. I got like one more episode to go.
It could all change.
think.
There could be an explosive.
I think I'm on her side. Whatever. Hey, this song is called Spaced Out. So turn it up, and then we'll be right back with the news and everything else that's going on in the rest of the world before we get to What Are You Watching Wednesday? It's the Brett Davern Show on Adobe Radio. I know.
Spaced Out. The Brett Davern Show with Katie LeClaire.
What is going on in the world?
Well,
With producer Katie
fast food.
LeClaire
Fast food reports
on the
are
Brett
in.
Davern Show.
According to
Every weekday.
Gambling.com's metrics, I have the top 10 fast
Carly
food.
just put her forehead on her microphone. That was
do
good.
that a lot. I'm
That
surprised
made
you
me
noticed.
laugh. No,
I
it
had to
makes
take
me
a
laugh
moment to
every time.
reboot.
It's funny. Center yourself. I like it. Okay, I'm sorry, Katie.
the top 10 healthiest fast food places.
Brett, I want to hear this. Don't interrupt.
The top 10.
Brett, I want to know.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm trying to think. Should we guess? Should we make a little bit of a game
That's
out of it?
fine.
Yeah, give me some guesses.
Should we guess on that?
Jersey
top,
Mike's.
Top 10 healthiest.
Not on there.
What?
No.
Olive oil.
Too much olive oil, yeah.
It also says a specific item from these locations.
Oh God.
So
Oh.
we're talking about what is the
Wait,
health,
so top
quote
10
unquote,
top 10
healthiest.
healthiest items from fast food
what's
restaurants.
Fast food.
I mean, fast food. Like
Like, is Chipotle on there?
No.
Okay. Not casual dining.
Yeah, we're talking about like fast food, like
Fast
drive-through fast food.
Okay, got
fast
it,
food.
got it.
Okay,
Fast food, fast
then. Okay. Give me the veggie delight from Subway.
No.
What? It's all vegetables.
That's terrible for you.
Okay, all right. Give me some cheeseburgers. Give me some. Who do you think
Oh.
is the
Wait,
healthiest
what?
cheeseburgers?
Healthiest
No,
cheeseburger?
a cheeseburger's not healthy.
I don't know,
We
like a
got to a
McDonald's
cheeseburger place.
kids meal.
McDonald's is number 8. McDonald's cheeseburger earns a 5.0
out
Yeah.
of 10.
out of 10. Yeah.
You know,
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out is number 2, Carly,
Yes!
with an 8.2.
See if you can top that, Brett.
what, for just a cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger, yeah.
cheeseburger.
Healthy cheeseburgers.
So In-N-Out's
protein
healthier than
style?
McDonald's?
Yeah, by like 5.
Whoa.
So what? There's only one thing healthier than In-N-Out.
There's only one thing healthier.
That's what a cheeseburger's all about.
That's what.
So number 10 on the list is Wendy's Junior Cheeseburger.
Oof.
Wendy's is number 10.
I used to live on those.
They have the square burgers, right?
They do, yeah.
Yeah. Junior bacon cheeseburger. I mean, throw on the extra 80
Why not?
calories.
You're already there.
Throw some bacon on there. Why not?
Number 9 is Five Guys Cheeseburger.
I
I would have thought that they would be a little more because their French fries are so greasy.
Yeah, you can't put the Five Guys burger on there. Also, Five Guys is to burgers what Chipotle is to tacos, isn't it? Five Guys doesn't have a drive-through, does it?
No, I don't
It's
think
more
they
of
do.
a Chipotle style burger
I would
joint.
agree.
Go
with that.
up and you order.
I'm just saying, as far as restaurants go, I don't know if
Yeah.
I mean, Five Guys is fat. You think of it as fast food because it's a burger and fries, but you know what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying.
Anyway, a Five Guys burger should be excluded from the list because you get a mountain of French fries
yeah,
with it. So
and
no
those French
way.
fries are more greasy than other places.
At
I
Five
would say.
Guys, they're like, "Did you order the fries?" You're like, "Yeah." They're like, "Beep beep beep." Like, here comes a truck.
So good.
Have
Number
some
8
fries.
is the McDonald's cheeseburger, as we said. Number 7 is Carl's Jr. or Hardee's small cheeseburger.
So it's always just the cheeseburger.
Yeah, but
I think it's a cheeseburger ranking.
it's a
at this
cheeseburger
point.
ranking. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
so
should
a
have been
list
more
of the
specific.
top 10 healthiest
I
cheeseburgers
should
from
have said
fast food
cheeseburgers, yeah.
restaurants.
Yeah. Next, number 6 here.
I
Dairy.
guess the
You
veggie
said
delight.
The veggie delight. And Katie was like, not even close.
But the list is all cheeseburgers.
Number 6 is the Dairy Queen cheeseburger.
What?
Oh,
I would think that would be.
all right.
Number
What
5.
about chicken nugget, like a 4-piece chicken nugget?
we're doing
It's
cheeseburgers.
cheeseburgers. Let it go, Brett.
Number 5, Del Taco's cheeseburger. Who's getting a cheeseburger at Del Taco?
That's not allowed.
Who's doing that?
Get that out of here.
Wait a minute. What about a soft taco from Taco Bell? Just
No,
one.
it's cheeseburgers.
Well, I
One
guess
of
Del
the
Taco's
kids.
on the list.
What about
so-
one kid's soft taco? That's got to be pretty healthy.
Next up, we got Culver's. They have a butter burger.
I was going to
cheese.
say, have you
And
guys
that's
ever
healthy?
been to Culver's? Do they have those out here? I don't know where they are.
Hmm.
They had them in Arizona. So, but I thought those were pretty bad. I was like, they probably didn't make the list. Let alone, what is it, number 5?
Number
you
4.
said?
Wait, what about?
God,
Okay, what
top
about?
5?
What about? Okay, I gotta guess. How about Chick-fil-A's grilled chicken sandwich?
Number 3 is Checkers or Rallies.
What is
we
that?
have Rallies here. There's one like in Echo Park, Rallies
Yeah,
Burgers.
I've seen those places. Like a little roadside stand kind of burger
Yeah.
joint.
Checker Burger with cheese. Okay, number 2, we got In-N-Out. And number 1,
Oh, hold on. Let me guess. Let me guess. Number
This
one.
isn't fair. You got all the other ones eliminated.
Let me think. Number one is gonna be.
Brett's favorite fast food spot.
Number one is gonna be. Jack in the Box egg rolls. Egg
No,
rolls.
no,
They're
not the
you
egg
get an
rolls.
order of Jack in the Box egg rolls. Delicious.
Nope.
Burger King not even on the list.
No King,
Is it gonna be a burger again?
Whoa, Culver's is better than Burger King?
turns out.
If
Wow,
she says
learning
a
a lot.
burger again.
The
on this
number
list-
1 healthiest cheeseburger at a fast food restaurant
Oh, that's the list.
is a Whataburger with cheese. Yes!
Yeah. all
I
right.
have a story. Whataburger saved my life.
Wow. Tell us.
did.
Tell us.
I was just in college, and weirdly, I just felt horrible. Like driving home, migraine, terrible. I don't know what was going on. I was like, oh my God, do I have to go to the doctor? Went to Whataburger, got a burger, big thing of fries, extra large water, ate that, took a nap, woke up feeling the best I felt in years.
Wow.
Wow. Whataburger saved your life.
Could it have been that I just needed food really badly? Maybe.
Probably.
But in this moment, Whataburger saved my life.
Four out of
I've
five
never felt
doctors.
better.
4 out of 5 doctors recommend Whataburger.
They have a Dr. Pepper milkshake.
That sounds delicious.
That'll change your effing life.
That sounds really good.
This is like so good.
Hey, you know what else will change your life?
What?
A VPN. Use a VPN, everybody. We really do use VPNs. Well, this VPN, ExpressVPN, they're the sponsor. Of course we do. Around the studio, and also I use them around the compound. Listen, this ad and what they want me to tell you about is, you know, streaming the TV shows from other places on the different streamers and stuff, and you can do that, and it's awesome. But let's not forget about their security that they provide and the way that they don't sell your information or show everybody your data and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the thing that I use it for the most. Because, Katie, I'm just telling you that because they got highlighted here. Tell us why you like it the most, and I'm telling you why I like it the most. But they also want me to remind you, and I've used this as well, that you can watch Friends on UK Netflix. Yeah, so how about that? You can't watch Friends on US Netflix.
But across the pond you can.
Isn't it? You can also watch Parks and Rec on UK Netflix, Vikings on Canadian Netflix, Rick and Morty on Australian Netflix.
Oi!
Hello. Yeah, look, you run out of stuff to watch. Like, how many times do you sit down at night and you go, I've already seen that documentary, I've 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 also seen that documentary. So what I do is I flip over to another streamer from somewhere else and just watch something that I haven't seen before. And you guys can too. See, ExpressVPN lets you control where you want the sites to think that you're located. So you can choose from over 100 countries. So just think about all of the Netflix libraries you can go through. If you love Korean dramas, use ExpressVPN to watch Parasite off South Korean Netflix. I mean, this stuff's good for anything. It's not just Netflix. ExpressVPN works with any streaming service, Hulu, BBC, iPlayer, YouTube, you name it. So if you want to get access to hundreds of new shows, use my link right now, expressvpn.com/Brett, and you get an extra 3 months free of ExpressVPN. Wait, I want to read. And you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. That's expressvpn.com/Brett. expressvpn.com/Brett to learn more. There you go. They are the best, though. Seriously. One touch, no fuss, no muss, super easy. What are you watching Wednesday on the other side of the break? So if you... What? No?
Sure.
Oh,
I was gonna play a game.
Sorry. No, I can't see it. What are you watching Wednesday? Oh, you're going to make them wait a whole nother segment? All right, well, if you're into the case or if you are Natalia, stay tuned. We'll get into you in a couple segments. After the break, it's called Swift or Shakespeare. Talking about Taylor?
Yeah.
Is it a new game?
Yeah.
All right, new game on the morning show. If you want us to play for you, text in now. You know how to do that. And we'll be right back.
He gets distracted easily. Don't believe me? Well, text him right now. Just enter BDSFans at Adobe.com where you normally put the phone number. Compose your text
watch these
and press
documentaries.
send. Then sit back and listen to him get derailed in real time.
My life is so boring, you know? Like, I watch these documentaries, and these people in the span of, like, 6 years are in and out of police departments, like, doing depositions. They're, like, up in lawyers' offices. They're meeting with private investigators. There's, like, a former FBI agent. They're meeting with the school board director, and then there's doctor visits. And I just sit there thinking, I don't do any of this stuff. Like, I paused the TV at one point. I said to Mrs. Davern, I go, have you ever actually been inside of a police department? And she was like, I don't think, maybe once for like a driver's license thing or like some, you know, maybe like once. And I said, I think I've been in a police department maybe 3 times in my life. And then I've probably been in more fake police departments on TV shows than I've been in real police departments. That just hit me.
I guess that's true. Like all my vision of police departments in my brain is actually just sets of police departments.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
It's Brooklyn Nine-Nine, SVU, and like
I went to the Van Nuys Police Department one time for like a fix-it ticket because I didn't have a front license plate, so I had to bring a picture after I fixed it. And other than touring a police department when I was like a Cub Scout, there's like a field trip to, I don't know.
That. That's weird.
Well, I think someone's dad was a cop, and so it was like, hey, we'll show the troop. And, I don't know what. It wasn't a jail. It was a police department, right? And I think that was like the 2 times I've ever been in a real police department.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Weird. Anyway. What are we doing, Katie? Taylor Swift? Come on, don't get me sidetracked. We'll never play the game.
Let's play a game.
I mean, yeah. Okay. This is Swift or Shakespeare.
All right,
I'm
I like
going
it.
to read you a line of either dialogue or song lyric, and you will tell me if you think it is T. Swift or you think it is William.
Okay, I'll be playing for a listener in the 936, and then Carly will be playing for listener Ashley.
Ashley.
2 E's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
First up, Brett.
Yeah.
Did I close my fist around something delicate? Did I shatter you?
Taylor Swift.
Correct.
1 for 1, Carly. Beat
Wow, this was harder than I thought it was going to be immediately.
Carly.
Yeah.
Do you miss the rogue who coaxed you into paradise and left you there?
This is good. I'm going to go Shakespeare. Oh, Katie's face.
Nope. That is Coney Island by Taylor Swift.
Rogue.
I know.
That was the word. I was like, I don't know what to
I kind of, yeah.
Beat Av.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to give away my strategy. I was going to just, okay.
My
never mind.
tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart, concealing it, will break.
That's Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way Katie said that. I
Taming
was
of the
like,
Shrew.
What? Don't call. How dare you? She's a nice lady.
Thank you.
Come on. I've spent time with Taylor. That's not nice, Katie. Rude.
Carly.
Yeah.
That's what her lawyers make me say.
Right.
Past the curses and the cries, beyond the terror in the nightfall.
Past the curses and the cries, beyond the terror and the nightfall. I don't recognize that from anything in Shakespeare, but God, Taylor. Sure, let's go Swift.
Swift is
Yes!
correct!
You're on the board. Okay.
In black ink, my love may still shine bright.
That's it?
This is good. This is hard.
Is it Swift or Shakespeare? If that's Billy Boy, that's pretty weak.
It is a little weak.
It's a little weak. So it makes me want to say Swift, but then again, I mean, he had a couple like short. I mean, this could be from a long line.
I'm thinking of
Give me William.
That is William,
Is it 12th Night?
sonnet number 65.
Oh my God, the sonnets are in
We
there.
got sonnets
don't
too,
forget
baby.
the sonnets. Oh no.
No, okay.
Okay.
Carly.
Sonnets are in this.
Now my eyes leak acid rain on the pillow where you used to lay your head.
That's Taylor Swift. I don't even
That
think William
is
Shakespeare knew what acid
Taylor
rain
Swift.
was.
Yeah. It would have been
Brett,
funny
my
though
turn.
if she was like, no, that's Shakespeare. Acid rain is one of those phrases he invented, actually.
I'd meet you where the spirit meets the bones in a faith forgotten land.
That's Taylor.
What?
Yeah. How did you know that?
What? Wow, Taylor. Oh
Song
my God.
Ivy.
Yeah.
Carly?
That's my favorite of her songs that's named after plants.
Your touch brought forth an incandescent glow, tarnished but so grand.
That's Billy. That's William Shakespeare.
No, that is also the song Ivy by Taylor Swift.
What? Is this
Wow.
folklore?
It's the song Ivy.
What's that on?
I don't know.
Brought forth? Say it again.
Your touch brought forth An incandescent glow.
Tarnished,
but
Tarnished?
so grand.
Was that when she was dating?
Grand
Was she
Taylor.
dating? Was she dating Gyllenhaal at this point? Who was she with on this one? All right.
Brett,
Yeah.
love is merely a madness.
That's Shakespeare.
Correct. As you like it.
Thank you.
Carly.
Oh, it's Evermore.
No, that's Foo Fighters. Oh, no, that's Everlong.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
The
Close
old window goes to the stone every day, but I don't. I just sit here and wait grieving for the living.
Grieving for the living.
The old window?
Oh, no.
Is Taylor okay? I'm like, damn, girl, like, international pop sensation. Sad girl. Okay, relatable. I'm gonna go Shakespeare again.
No.
Dang it.
That's also the song Ivy. I think maybe it's specifically
think
that song has some
Ivy,
issues.
Taylor Swift went through a Shakespeare phase. I feel like she had like a little waning poetic moment on this album. I didn't realize. I
It's
never
5-2.
listened to it.
You're getting crushed.
Brett,
Yeah.
how
what I
can
get
it
for
be
talking
said? How can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look at me?
That's Taylor.
That is Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Oh.
Yeah. I
All
think
right.
that's got to be from that All the World's a Stage speech,
Hey,
right?
that's even a Hall of
Yeah.
Famer strikes out every now and then.
It's the sonnets. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows
yeah.
the
Frickin'
sonnets?
Nobody.
Carly?
I know like 4 of his plays.
And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
I'm just gonna keep saying Shakespeare until I get it. Until something breaks.
Also Midsummer.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
that was him. Yeah. Nowadays, that's an interesting Shakespeare. You
We're
would
almost
think
done.
that might be more modern, but
I know, right?
yeah. Okay.
I wish to know the fatal flaw that makes you long to be magnificently cursed.
Taylor.
Correct.
Oop. 2 sound effects at once.
Carly, now you hang from my lips like the gardens of Babylon.
I'm gonna say Swift.
Swift is correct.
All right. Coming back a
Cowboy
little
like
bit.
me.
Coming back a little bit. 4 points. 4-6.
There's not too many left here.
Okay. Go ahead.
My pride fell with my fortunes.
That's it?
Got it.
Oh.
I got it.
That's Taylor.
Is it?
Nope. That's
Oh.
As You Like It.
Uh-oh.
That's what I was gonna
Uh-oh.
guess.
You were going to say As You Like It?
I think so.
Really?
What's the other one where he I guess I was gonna guess Merchant of Venice.
Okay.
So I was wrong.
Carly,
Yeah, I'm trying to get extra points here, and I'm still wrong.
staring out an open window, catching my death.
I think that's Taylor Swift.
Who do you think it is?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah!
Yay!
Brett,
Uh-huh.
can't not think of all the cost and all the things that will be lost.
Oh, jeez. It kind of sounds like Billy Boy, but then it rhymes a little too much, but then he rhymes sometimes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me him.
Billy?
Yeah.
Taylor?
Oh, come on! I was on a run.
There
earlier.
are 2 more prompts.
Oh my God, I'm back in this.
Carly,
Yes.
speak low if you speak love.
No.
Oh,
no!
yes!
No! F that!
That's Shakespeare.
That's ridiculous.
Do you know what it's from?
Speak low. Wait, say it again.
Speak low if you speak love.
That's gotta be Romeo and Juliet, right?
It is much ado about
Romeo
nothing.
and Juliet?
It's much ado about
You're
nothing.
gonna much ado about nothing, I mean.
Sorry. It all.
If you are you eliminated, Brett? If you get this correct,
No,
you
I'm
take
not
it over.
eliminated.
now
we
it's
could tie.
even. Put that score on the board, Brett.
We could
Do the little tally.
We could tie. We could tie.
We're tied. I'm gonna steal this.
So you gotta.
Or no, this is for the win.
This is for the win if you get it.
No.
In the cracks of light, I dreamed of you.
Gross. Gross. In the cracks of light. This is like, oh no. If this is Shakespeare, I'm going to be disappointed in him, honestly.
In the cracks of light.
That's such a lame line.
I dream
That has to be. That's like a line from Interstellar.
That's true.
That's got to be
actually
Taylor.
so true.
That's got to be Taylor. Please.
Wait, you doing Taylor?
Confirm. It's kind of
Final
lame.
answer.
Yeah, I'll lock it in.
Lock it in Taylor.
I think so.
That is correct. That is
Thank
correct.
goodness.
That is correct.
Oh, I was gonna lose a little faith.
Follow-up. Brett went first. Anyway.
All right, give her one.
I don't have another one. I'll have to
Okay,
get
what about
another
this?
one.
No,
What
it's
about
fine.
this?
No, it's fine. I'm so happy for you, Brett.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Oh, come on. Shake it off. Shake it off.
No, Katie gives you a last one. She's like, this one's here. How about this?
Got a long list of Starbucks
Exterior
lovers.
balcony.
Exterior balcony.
It is the east, and Juliet is the west, or whatever.
Or whatever. That's Taylor Swift. Billy would never say whatever.
I would love to see a high school production where Romeo just comes out. He's like,
Whatever.
"Hark, but soft," or whatever.
That's so Romeo. He's such a piece of shit. Whatever.
Turn it up. This song's called "Go." We'll be right back.
Follow at Brett Davern Show on Instagram for behind-the-scenes pics of Brett, Katie, and their guests. IW Radio.
So, do you want to know how old she really is?
Yes, how old is she?
They take her to a very scientific place and take some blood and tell you that it's one of those places where, like, they can, cellularly tell you how old you are. It's one of these creepy places that's trying to predict the day you're going to die.
No.
So they do both. They'll tell you you're going to drop dead on this day, but also
Stop.
you were probably born on this exact day.
How accurate are they?
They say
that
they're,
accurate.
well, it's
How close?
I don't know. In the documentary,
day, a
they're
week,
standing there in a really nice building
year.
that looks like it's in Silicon Valley with someone who looks like they know what they're talking about. But then again, it could be that lady who stole everybody's money.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
what I was
I
thinking.
feel like that's a scam.
was
I just
played
feel
by
like-
who was that? What was that movie? The
Are you
blonde
talking
lady?
about Amanda
Yeah.
Seyfried?
Yeah.
Plays Elizabeth.
Oh,
I don't know. The blood, they take blood
Yeah.
lady? Yeah.
and her
Anyway.
voice is like deep. She talks like this.
I'm looking for investors.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. They take her to that place, and then they tell you how old they think
Elizabeth
she is.
Holmes is her name.
Holmes.
And then, but then there's also, like I said, a dentist on there that has X-rays, and then there's also another doctor that took X-rays of her body because, like I said, that she has to have some medical procedures and things like that. And
How
so
old
they
is she?
measure the growth plates, which everyone has growth plates.
Yes.
And so this doctor's like looking in the camera. He's like, "Look, if she was this age, this wouldn't be like this," that sort of thing. So they pretty scientifically tell you.
Are the growth plates different in someone with dwarfism?
I don't think so.
But I think also the whole point is like when you're young, they're open, and when you're old, they're closed, no matter what. So if they're open, that means you're young, and if they're closed, or other way around.
Interesting. Yeah.
I'm not a doctor. I don't know if you guys know that, but
He's not,
not a
scientist.
doctor. Okay.
'Kay.
Not a doctor.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, and then she tries to kill the whole family.
But then how
Allegedly,
old is she?
How
with
old
knives
is
and
she?
stuff.
How old is she?
And then they drop her off at an apartment, and then another apartment, and then they get charged with neglect. But the mom, well, quote unquote mom, is in Canada, so she doesn't come back. And then the quote unquote dad, he's in America, so he goes to court. And then, but it's hard to try him for child neglect when she's 22. Wink, wink. So,
But she's not.
you're telling me,
How old is she?
younger than 22.
Give us a range.
I'll do what I used to do in audition rooms. She plays
She's over-
between.
She's over 18.
Yeah.
She can play 6 to 13.
6 to 13.
You know,
That's what they're saying.
Wait,
That's what they give.
currently? Brett, no,
Currently,
don't
I think
lie.
as we sit
I know
here-
how old she is.
as we sit here right now, Natalia
You have to
Grace
tell
is, I
Katie.
think, between like 19 and 22. But that's what they say she was when she was 8, if you know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
because right now I think she's like 21 or 20 or 19.
Yeah, I
If
think
she
what
was born in
what was
2003.
ironic about it was that
Oh,
they
she'd
were
be
like,
21.
"You're about 22 now." And so you haven't been 22.
Yeah.
But that's why I thought it was funny because it's like now, yeah.
Oh, yeah, now.
22 feels right now.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you can just sort of ask someone, like, hey, how many schools have you been to? Or like, how many bus rides have you been on? Like, you kind of know if you've been on the planet for 22 years or 8 years.
But if
you know what I mean?
But if she was 22, then no one's gonna believe her that she's only
Right.
like been on the bus.
You ever play Mafia, that game, the living room game with your friends?
Yes.
You ever play this game?
We should play
Katie?
this game.
We don't have enough people in here, but every time I
Our
play...
friend group had to take a break from Mafia
Oh,
because
yeah.
we all got a little too serious
it-
with it, and
it-
people got a little insulting.
Yes. I
Yeah.
got really
it escalated
upset.
real quick.
It
Yeah.
escalates quickly, but my point was going to be, man, I sit around in the living room, play that with my friends, and all of them,
Used to.
when you find out, because you have to lie.
Oh, yeah.
If you play that game for long enough, you will have to lie. And what happens is you find out which one of your friends were lying, and then I always go, I'm always sitting there going, man, I didn't know at all that you
Right.
were lying. Like,
Yes,
I
I
had no
get really
clue.
upset.
So that is the thing, isn't it? Like, you could ask someone how old they are, but yeah. But there's the scientific ways, so they should have just done that. I don't know. Anyway, whatever.
She's 22.
I
And
can't
then at
ever
some
tell
point
when
you
someone's
realize
lying.
certain friends of yours are exceptional liars,
Yeah.
and then you go, weird.
Like, oh, that's weird.
It's sus.
I
It's
bought
sus.
that all
Why
the
are
way.
you so good at that?
I
Yeah.
never
That's-
suspected you for a second.
Wow.
Suspicious.
I trusted you.
And I'm dead. It was-
And it was your idea.
the town wakes up and I'm dead.
That's the worst.
Man. There's nothing worse than the town waking up on night one and you're dead.
Yeah.
No, I love it because then you get to watch everybody, watch it
Yeah.
all play out.
That's true. Anyway, The Curious Case of Natalia Grace on HBO Max. Everybody check it out. Let me know what you think. Text in bdsfans@adobe.com. What do you think? I think that I would definitely have a boxing match with that quote unquote dad anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'd knock that guy out. I'm telling you, I've never watched a documentary and just despised a person more, maybe. I think maybe. And it's a good thing the mom's not in it because she'd be number 2. Or, well, probably number 1.
Probably.
1 and 1A, you know what I mean?
Got it.
She's 1, he's 1A. Man, this guy. But I'll show you some clips. Hey, that was the show today, everybody. Thanks for listening.
You know what's really funny?
What have you guys been
Yesterday we were
watching?
talking about how you have the history teacher who you could derail. This one?
Oh, no.
I don't even have to ask the
No.
question.
It's
That's
actually
not
so
me. No.
good. If Brett were a teacher,
Like we're signing off
my
right now,
God.
and he goes, "I'll show you some clips." None of us asked for that.
No.
I think we get it.
we asked Brett, "How are you?" And he's been talking about the Curious Case of Natalia Grace.
You just get on a subject.
55 minutes
I love it.
For Katie.
for Natalia Grace and Brett Davern.
Hey, I'm reminding you all to be kind and be kind and take care of each other. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Natalia Grace. Good night.
William.
Good night, Whataburger. Oh yeah.
Whataburger.
Good night, Taylor. Good night, Taylor. I know I'm not allowed to call you anymore and say it in person, so I'll say it on the show. Good night, Taylor. I was forced to delete her numbers.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show for today. But
They were
don't
standing right
worry,
there.
They'll be back tomorrow, live, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, on Adobe Radio.
The recording has stopped.